Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I haven't been here in almost 2 months. All right, I need to refresh my screen. I have to remember how to do this again. It's been a while. I couldn't figure out my settings. Okay, now I can see where I'm at. I can see comments. Okay, so I see one person is with me somewhere. 2 people. I don't know who you are yet. Let me know when you get on. I was looking back at my... Hello! I'm so glad to see you too. And I missed you too. Marlene is watching. Marsha's here. I'm so happy that you're here. I was looking back at my stuff. Thank you, Carrie. It's good to be here. I was looking back at my stuff so that I can do my randomizer. I have projects sitting here that I made. I think it was, I didn't actually verify on the calendar. I think it was December 16. So, I have to get ready to give those away. And I still have the one before that. I think that one went to Debbie. Oh, I forgot her last name. She's another demonstrator down in Kalamazoo or Vicksburg. I don't remember her name, but it's still sitting here too. Why can't I remember her name? I get confused because some people have the two, their maiden name and their current name. Anyway. Good morning. I'm glad that you're here. Can you believe I was actually on time? I actually, well, I didn't do well getting to bed last night. I fell asleep instead. But my habits are much different as far as when I go to bed and when I get up. I had to fix that pretty quick when we were at Dad's. And I just need to keep it going. So, I was sitting here for a little bit before my live started because I was ready. Of course, though, I have to tell you, if you were with me last night at my club, I'm showing you the same project because I didn't have it in me to figure out something else and still try to get to bed on time, even though it wasn't on time because I fell asleep. I hadn't had supper because I was still frantic trying to get ready for my club. And so I ate supper afterwards and just relaxed in the chair and sort of looked at, I was entering orders and figuring out totals and stuff like that. And yeah, I slept. So anyway, but I did go to bed eventually and got up at a good time. So here I am. So, so I have a few things that I'm going to start out with. The first thing is I probably should just do my randomizer so I don't forget that. I have it set up. I remembered to do it. I still left my reminder in my phone to do my randomizer. Now I just have to remember how to do it. Oh, there's start. Okay. So do you remember what I made? I had to look it up. Hi, Sherry. I'm glad that you're here. So this was, I don't know if this was the one I made on my live or if this was just the extra one, but I have 2 here. One's rich raspberry and one's this one. So, and these probably are going to be you have to come and pick it up sort of thing. I'm not sure if I have a big enough thing to send this through. Linda Stearns is my first winner. I need to write it down. Remember to get a pen. Imagine that. Congratulations, Linda. And I'm going to pick another name. And start. Oh, Marlene, you're my second winner. Yay. Marlene VanderZouwen. if there's another Marlene on here. I haven't seen her yet, but I know there's another one that pops in sometimes. So congratulations, girls. And I'm going to go back so that I can see comments. So I'm starting out kind of slow. I'm hoping that more people are getting on. So I want to share a couple things with you. I had a Zoom with I have a support group. We were all part of the Great Lakes Demo Council, and we were one of our projects. Well, anyway, we started meeting once a month besides our official for the Demo Council, and so I had a Zoom with them on Monday, and I was kind of like, okay, can you kind of get me up to speed a little bit? So there's a promotion going on. It is, I do know what it's called. Hey Chick and Hey Birthday Chick promotion. They're doing bundles. Do you guys remember that there was the Hey Chick from, it was a Celebration item, I think it was Celebration, a few years ago. Thanks, Marlene. Yay for you is right. Well, they brought it back for this promotion, and they made dies for it. And it coordinates with, so here's the Happy Birthday Chick stamp set that's in the mini catalog right now. This is going to be available through the end of June. And hi, Mary. And here's some cute dies that they made. So this is not in the catalog, but it's available as a bundle. So I should show you better what they are. Okay, so maybe I can put these side by side. Okay, so here's a great big chick, or hen. There's the one that's the egg. I think that's this one. There's a hay sack, maybe. A fence here. This one that's bending over. Oops, looking at the cupcake. Lots of cute. Oh, hi, Wendy. Lots of cute little things here. So anyway, there's this stamp set that's in the mini catalog right now, and there's a set of dies that Stampin' Up! Made for it. They are available as a bundle, or hi, Kyra, or you can buy them individually. So if you already have the Hey Chick stamp set, and I didn't buy it again. I didn't want to do that. But I'll post stuff on. How could you forget me, Terry? I already did my randomizer. You weren't one of my people that I picked. Sorry, it wasn't on purpose. So I did not buy the Hey Chick stamp set again. But I can post pictures on my blog eventually. I'm not sure if I'll include that with my post today from my live, or if I will just do a separate post tomorrow. So anyway, I'll show you the flyer in case you can see these. So here's the original Hey Chick that was a Celebration item, and then here's the dies that go with it. Here's like fencing, a different kind of fencing, like the metal fence. And then I just showed you this one, the actual stamp set, and then the dies here. So I'll have this at my classes and stuff like that. So it's available through June 30. And just like with any, thanks for sharing. Just like with any bundle, it's 10% discount if you buy them both together. So Oh, thank you very much, Kyra. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing that I want to share with you, if you can believe it, I got this, I don't even remember, I feel like it was early in December. Hi, Kathy. And with all that was going on, do you even remember I had a cold? That turns out it was probably COVID, so it was a good thing I was staying away from everybody. I had a cold. Thank you. It's good to be back. And then we went into, and then Tyler had it, and then we went into, Dad went in the hospital, and you know what's happened since then. So, all this time, thank you, Terry. It's good to see, well, I can't see you yet, but yeah, it's good to see you again. Be with you, sort of. So, all this time I've had the Mini Boss, the mini Stampin' Cut, machine. Look how adorable this is. I'm not holding up the other one, though I probably should. I should hold it up and show you the difference in size. I read this is like 3 pounds. And honestly, oh, this one is not. This one is heavy. They're both foldable though. So I want to show you the difference. So here's the regular and the small. Haha, crazy. Okay, just a sec. I'm not very strong. Oh, good. I'm glad you have them, Sherry. Okay, so I've had it all this time, and I did not even pull it out of the box until last night. It's been a couple months of weirdness. So here is and see how the size, this is my hand. Duh, of course that's my hand. This is how tiny it is. And these are, this is crazy to me. When I open these up, I'm like, what is this? These are the plates, like the platform, the cutting mats. These are tiny little things. They're crazy. So, I have this Mini Boss, and with my, hi Marcia. With my, so one thing that I want to tell you, so that you keep in mind for your own ordering, I want to show you differences. Okay, so here's one of the platforms. This is like for the 3D folder or something like that. So these can only be used for the folders that are the skinny ones. So they're like partials for, a card would not fit through here unless you're doing one of the, how are they called, thin line? Is that what the new ones are? I haven't done one of those. It's kind of like, that doesn't work with my card stock size. I'm sort of goofy that way. Anyway, so normal embossing folders don't work through here, but small dies and whatever do. So here's like the difference between a slimline. Thank you. So here's like the difference between just a regular die, not even the 6x6, and can you see it better that way? And the size that will fit through here. So that's something to keep in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is I don't necessarily use all the big pieces, but also showing you the difference between the thin one and, like, you know that these are one of my favorite sets of dies. The biggest rectangles, oops, this side, they won't fit through here. But it's really light, unlike the regular one. It's not light at all. It's the same, maybe even heavier than the original Big Shot. So it's really light. It's portable for like if you do crops a lot or something like that. Anyway, part of why I'm telling you all this is I decided last night, you guys have been so supportive of me and us and patient with my business and all that kind of stuff. And so I have a mini boss that I'm going to be giving away. So how you can be entered into that drawing, I haven't decided if I think what I'm going to do, you probably have 2 weeks, because I'm not going to do the drawing until I have it in my hands, and I just ordered it last night. And I probably am not going to do an extra live just for it. But I'm going to be giving away a mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm calling it the Mini Boss. Actually, I got that from Shannon West. I love it. Here's what you got to do. 2 things. 1, you need to comment on this post what your favorite either celebration item or item in the mini catalog. It can be a suite, it can be a specific product, whatever. You need to say what your favorite item is, and also you need, and I will put this in the thing, you need the hashtag. So hashtag means the for us older people, the pound sign. Pound sign or hashtag free mini boss. That's what I'm going to do, and I'll put that in my comments. So this is for, who it's not for is a demonstrator who's not on my team. So if you're a demonstrator and you follow me, sorry, I'm doing it for my customers, so or my team. So you can comment and put the hashtag in your comment, and then you will be entered for the drawing. And I will draw it probably in 2 weeks, because I doubt that this will be here by next week. But anyway, so that's my thought. So giveaway, and I'm only telling this on my live. I'm not posting it on my blog. It's for something, for people who watch me, follow me. It's something for you guys. So if you watch my stuff on YouTube, or you watch my stuff on my blog, because I do post that to my my blog. If you watch it, then you'll know. I love it. It's really cute. And that was, for some reason, that I can't figure it out in my head, Marcia. For some reason, I love that set too, but like the words in it don't really help me with what kind of cards I typically would send. I mean, it's a good congratulations card, but it's so funny. It was the first anything that I played with from all the new products in, well, besides we had some that we played with when we had on stage at home. But when I could order anything, that was the first thing that I played with. And I was going back and forth whether or not I even wanted to order it. And I couldn't help it. I just loved it so much. So Marcia, you are entered. Darling Donkeys. That's a fun one too. I thought about showing that today, but I'm going with something else. Excuse me. Okay. So I told you about this. I told you about the chicks. I just like the snail image and the look on his face. I know, he's adorable. All right, I'm trying to get this out of the way. Just a sec. Okay. And I do still have in mind those of you, of my club members. I have something for you guys, and I'm not really sure. I probably will do a Zoom class with everybody that missed class with me, but I'm not sure. I have one part figured out, but not the other part. All right. Is there anything else that I need to show you quick before I put things down? I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to do my thing here. Oh, which one do I need? Okay, I need the wand, the magic. Okay, so I'm gonna unbackwards you and put you upside down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to be, remember, I remembered how to, and that I needed to pull up my comments on my laptop, so I still can see that when you comment, so feel free to comment. So I am doing, oh, I forgot the name of it, just a sec. They are adorable. I was just commenting on Marsha's. I like the berry blessings also. And actually I'm going to be using, well, I guess I'm not using berry blessings stamps. I'm just using the Berry Delightful designer paper, and I'm using the sweet strawberry. That's what I should show you before I get started. Oops, wrong one. Just a sec. So I'm using the sweet, oops, I forgot. Last night I didn't have it set up so that I could show normal, so I kept having to put stuff upside down. I'm using sweet strawberry. I feel a little bit funny because almost everything that I'm showing today is either back ordered or not orderable. I didn't realize it until last night, and it's too adorable, and you can figure something else out. The boxes are going to be late, but you can do whatever for the box. Okay, so sweet strawberry, the bundle has a punch. So there's a strawberry and a flower and two different, well, this is a leaf, and then here's the top of the strawberry. So I'm going to be using this today, and I'm using the Love You Always treat boxes. So they come in two parts. They come in a pack of 10 for $9, and they come in two parts. It's page 11 page 11 in the mini catalog. They come with this, I'm going to open it up a little bit here a sec, with this sleeve to put on the box, so it kind of becomes a big Matchbox box. And then here is the base of it, and I actually had to watch a video to be able to figure out how to put this together. I could not do it by myself. So it's a nice sturdy little box, and it is food safe, but it's weird. It comes inside out for the food safety. Like, this part is the part that's for the food. At least I would think so, because it's like a little bit shiny, and this is not. So here's what you'd want to, oh, excuse me. Here's what you want to keep in mind for this. All of these, oh, I know you love boxes. In fact, I might have one for you. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it. So all of these folds, you're going to fold in, except for every single one. Good morning, Donna. Every single one that has like a rooftop, I've been calling it, you need to go the opposite way. So this is, oops, I didn't do it the opposite way. So this comes in, so this goes out. So these are tabs that come in, these goes in, this goes out. So here's in, the roof goes out. In. Does this one go out too? Yeah, this one goes out too. This one isn't a roof, but this makes the bottom base of your thing. Oh, I almost bought the hydrangea bundle last night, and then I changed my mind what I was doing. I adore the designer paper, but I don't know, I'm not sold on the stamp set. They're beautiful flowers, and I don't know, thanks, Sherry, for the bless you. They make really pretty cards, but that's probably as far as I'm going with it. So, okay, so I have all my parts are tucked in except for my roof tops, my very end panels of each of these. And so when you put this together, you start with an end. So where the tabs are, you want to, this is an end. So we're going to pull the two tabs. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this well on camera, but we're going to try it. You pull the two tabs in, and then this end that's in here, you wrap it around those tabs. And then remember that roof top? I'll see if I can show you in there. That roof top is laying flat in the bottom of here. So there's that tiny little tab that's kind of holding it in place. So there's one end. Then I need to pull these tabs in, wrap it around. I think I should have bent these a little more and then they would have stayed together better. All right, so both of my ends are in, and you probably can't see it because it's white on white, but my little tabs are in here, my roof tops are in here. So I bring this one down that's got the roof. It also has, there's a little notch in here, or an opening for a notch. So this has a roof top with a notch in it. So now it's kind of held into place right now. But this last piece, you pull it in, and it's got the notch to go into the hole for it. So now it's all self-contained and can stay together. So rather than going in and out and whatever, I'm putting the chocolates in here right away. So I'm given 3 Lindt chocolate balls. Love it. Okay, so then this sleeve goes on here. So now I'm going to decorate this box. And so I'm going to set this aside for now. So I have 3 pieces of designer paper that are from the, it's the Berry Blessings and Berry Delightful bundle. It's a celebration item that you can get with a, I'm going to do it this way, with a $100 order. I don't know, I just loved it. And, okay, so I don't think I put the stamp set here. Let me see if I have it, just a sec. No, I used it and I don't know where I put it now. Oh, maybe it's over here. Okay, so here's the Berry Blessings stamp set. So you have blueberries and grapes or raspberries, depending on the colors that you're using. But they kind of went grapes in the designer paper. And then some sweet things here. But it also coordinates with this sweet strawberry that I was telling you about. And so I'm going to use this time. So I have 3 strips of designer paper. I cut these 9 inches long, and they're 1 1/4 inches wide. The size of this box, if you were just to go end to end, it's 8.5 inches. But I wanted another 1/2 inch for, you know, making sure it's closed or overlapped or whatever. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip these over right in place. I keep having a problem with getting them out of order. And I'm going to put adhesive at the edge all the way from one end to the other on each strip. Now, I didn't mention this, but I first started out doing this. I did not score for each panel, for each section. I'm just going to crease it as I go. So I'm going to start at the top. Excuse me. So I want to start, it's like about a total of 1/4 inch less space than what the length of the box is. So I'm just going to go like, sort of like 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to crease it here a little bit and then just keep going around. Oops, I'm going to lose you on here. So I'm just going to press it, and hopefully I lined up with where I started. All right. Now I want to do the same thing with the next one. So I'm going to go kind of butt up right next to it. Crease it. So I just used regular, what's this called again? Stamp and Seal. I literally have not been crafting this whole time. I get cards in the mail. I've been getting so many cards, or we have, and they're wonderful, and I love it. And sometimes I'm looking at it like, oh yeah, that's one of our new products, and other times I look at it like, do we still carry that? I am so off my game, it's ridiculous. Anyway, what I was saying was I just used regular Stamp and Seal, not the Stamp and Seal Plus. I feel like this, because it's designer paper, it's thin enough that it'll stay the way you want it to. Plus I did such long strips of the adhesive, it should be fine. So, and I did this, I want to change this with where my my ends are. I'm just gonna put it upside down so the ends are at the bottom of this package. Okay, so here's my box so far, and I'm gonna set it aside and do my stamping. So I'm gonna put my cushion under here because this is definitely, well, they're photopolymer, so that always helps. So one thing that I want to point out to you for this is the images that are intended to be for coloring in, like the strawberry or the leaf or the two flowers, they're definitely more watercolor looking. You can see that it's sort of splotchy and whatever. So these are two-step stamping images, and rather than using black because of another way that I want to stamp them, I'm using two shades of red. So for my strawberry, I'm actually using Poppy Parade. That's the color, I think, in this designer paper. And then I'm going to use Real Red. So the seeds and whatever can stand out without being black, because I'll show you in a minute. But then for some reason, I don't know if it's just because my ink pad's kind of dry, my garden green, I'm just using the same color. So my inside is going to be garden green, and then my border is going to be garden green also. So I'm just going to do that quick. Now when I do this, because of how my punch is, I'm going to open all these up. Because of how my punch is, what's the word? Situated. There's a word I'm looking for. I'm stamping my strawberry upside down because, and way over to the right, because I'm right-handed, so I will hold my punch with my right hand. And then I can put this in. So I'm doing it upside down just so that it works well with how I'm punching upside down. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up. This is Poppy Parade. See how you get the watercolor look. Couldn't remember what word I wanted. And then this is Real Red. And it does not have to be perfect. This is the type of image that you can go off just a little bit. It's intended just to be fun. So don't freak out if you feel like you did that wrong. All right, now I'm going to do my center. Now my leaf, I like to do the stem sort of in the corner of this, of my cardstock, again, for how my punch is situated. So there's the coloring in. Sorry if it's off camera for me doing this. I can't stamp this one with it this far away. So here's my 2 pieces that I'm using. All right, and I'm done with these colors, so I'm gonna close them up a sec. One thing about this punch is if you get too much cardstock in here, if you punch the whole thing, it's kind of hard to actually punch it, because I always find that with like all these points where it has to start, they're all going against you with trying to get it through. So that's something to keep in mind. So if you have a smaller piece of cardstock, it will help you with your punching. There's my strawberry. Okay, so one more thing before I put this together is one of the sayings in the sweet strawberry is "just for you," and it might be the only one that actually fits on the strawberry, and I'm going to put it on there. Now what I have to remember to do, though, I'm not in camera very well today. One of the things that I have to remember to do, though, is not go up too high because of where I want the stem of it. Just a sec. Take my cushion out now. Okay, so I have "just for you" on there, and now I'm going to put my stem on my strawberry. And I'm just using, I keep wanting to say snail. I've been gone from Stamp and Seal, and it's not been around long enough for me to retain that. Okay. Ah, look how cute he is. I love it. All right, so somewhere I have dimensionals. I know I brought them over here. Oh, they're right underneath my stuff. So I'm putting a few dimensionals on here. Now remember, on this box, remember the outside is a sleeve. So everything you pull off, or when you pull the sleeve off, all your decoration will come off. So so it will work perfectly. So I'm using my black glittered ribbon. I love this ribbon, and I kind of had it in mind because I thought I was going to be stamping my border of my strawberry in black, until I figured out that that didn't work well with my "just for you." So I'm going to do this, tie it closed. Okay, so now, here's my box without my strawberry. And now I'm going to put my strawberry on it. So I'm kind of going to make it look like the strawberries dangling from the ribbon. There you have it. All right, so just like usual, I'm going to put you guys up on the upside down, put you backwards again, and here I am. Happened to get on just time to see you live today, at least part of it. Thanks, Jamie. It's good to be back. I have to say that I did not mind not having the, what's the word? The responsibility, there's another word. I was glad I didn't have to worry about my lives during that whole time. So while I missed you, I didn't miss you exactly. All right, so here's my box again. See if you can see it in better light. And if you didn't see the beginning, there's some Lindt chocolate balls in here. Those are my favorite. I love it. So, like usual, what I was going to say is make sure that you share this video for a chance at this cute little box. And come back and tell me, comment in here that you shared it. Because like when I went to set up my randomizer last night for you were on in time, Kathy. I love it. Oh, and there is a dark chocolate one in there too. When I went to do my randomizer last night, I saw a number that said that 14 people had shared it, and I could only see 3 names. So you have to make sure that you come back and tell me here that you shared my video. All right, let me see. If you didn't watch the whole video from the beginning, you might want to go back and watch it because I told some stuff at the beginning. Let me see. Oh, one more thing that I didn't mention. The only non-US one that I can think of is Wendy, and she's a demonstrator anyway, so that wouldn't count. But I can only send this to US people. Thanks. I'm glad that you shared it, Mary. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. So if I need to ship it to you, you're going to need to pay for shipping. It's going to be like $15 maybe. I looked it up last night. It just kind of depends on where you're at. But if you can come and pick it up and you win it, the mini boss is what I'm talking about. It's if you win it and you can come pick it up, then no cost. All right. I think I'm done. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for your patience with me. Thank you for your cards and notes and encouragement and prayers so much. We needed it. We still do. We still have stuff that we're going through, and I mean, you probably know how that goes, but it was just really good to know that people were lifting us up in prayer when we were going through. It was just a lot. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Have a great day. Bye.